Hello everyone, welcome back. Good to see you all again. Now, I'll tell you what, today I was going to do a Rick's Top 6. That was my intention. But as I was researching for that, I saw some pretty beautiful images come across my screen dealing with Islands of Adventure. And I want to share that with you today. So let's go inside and check it out. Before we begin, we publish theme park videos on this channel all the time, so hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you'll know when another video is ready for you to view. So what is this beautiful sight that I speak of? Well, it's right behind me. This blue-gray wall, this is beautiful, and I'm not even kidding. Let me explain why. Well, you see, back in October, I reported that they were going to build a new Jurassic Park roller coaster, and all I had at the moment at that time was some little survey markings, but now we have more physical proof. They have put up these blue-gray barrier walls around the Discovery Center, and we're going to go, I'll show you a little more, but they've put this around the Discovery Center. They are starting the early phases of construction on this new Jurassic Park roller coaster. And just across from this wall, we have this green like fence tarp area. This is where they used to have like all the carnival games that you could play. They are rearranging this. They're doing some work on this area as well in preparation for this work they're doing for this new Jurassic Park roller coaster. Oh yes guys, I am so excited for this wall. Let's walk around and look at more of it. As we're walking around looking at this wall, I have to give you my disclaimer. Universal Studios, Universal Orlando has not said anything about this project. They have not said it's a new attraction. They have not said it's a new coaster. But myself and many others believe that a world famous roller coaster company is coming in here to build a new Jurassic Park roller coaster. In fact, it is a company that has built coasters for Universal Studios in the past. Alrighty, let me do my best to explain where this roller coaster is going to be situated. Now, as I mentioned in my October video, there is space behind and to the left of the Discovery Center. Behind and to the right of the Discovery Center, there is space. There is land back there where we believe this coaster is going to go. Let me walk over here to the left side and see if I can get behind the Discovery Center. And just as I thought, there is a wall back here as well to the left side of the Discovery Center. Now let's try to go through the Discovery Center to the back to see if I can see where I saw those survey markings before. I have not been this excited for a wall since like the late 80s when the Berlin Wall came down. That's how excited I am for this wall. Just kidding, this doesn't compare to that. I'm just kidding guys, but I am excited. Okay, let's just walk through here, get to the back end of this and see what we can see. If anything, I bet it's gonna be more walls. So I'm actually on the second floor right now of the Discovery Center. I can see a wall right there. I bet if I go down to the first floor, I won't even be able to get back on this back patio. Let's go check it out. But before that, I walk to the other side and we can see here's the wall here continuing to block people from getting past the Discovery Center. Oh, and right here in this crack, right there, I can see more of the wall. So let's go downstairs and let's just look at more of the wall, I guess, because that's all we're going to see, I bet. You know what, guys? Before we head downstairs to look at more of the wall, let me kind of show you up here where we think this coaster is going to go. So I'm standing over here, the back side of the Discovery Center, looking across the lagoon there. Now we think this coaster, because there's space over here on this side of the Discovery Center, some open space, some land, and then we have all this area right here. And then to the other side, there's a lot of ground, a lot of space over there for the coaster. So we think it's going to utilize some coaster activity there, and then it's going to come across this way, and then do some more little loops and turns and stuff on this side. That is our thinking. We'll find out in the upcoming months if this is true. Wait a second. I see some people down there. How did they do that? Let me try to figure this out. I've made it down to the first floor of the Discovery Center and I walked out the back doors, and just as I suspected, they have the walls up blocking the area. How did those other guys get back here? I just got a shot of them from up in the balcony of those guys being back there by the lagoon. So I just continued walking over. I'm sort of to the side of the Discovery Center now, looking at more of the wall. There is a door over here that has a security code, so That can't be how those guys got back there. But like I said, I'm gonna stop worrying about this. Let's just continue on and discuss this roller coaster. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna try to get back there. I don't want to get Adam the Wooed. You know how Universal banned Adam? That's not gonna happen to me. And I also do need to state, we haven't got any word if the whole Jurassic Park area is gonna change to the Jurassic World area. No word on that. I mean, I know in like Universal Hollywood, that is happening. They are changing from Jurassic Park to Jurassic World. That is still some more speculation for this park here in Orlando. But as I know of right now, it is still going to remain the Jurassic Park area. But let me know in the comments below, would you prefer this remain Jurassic Park, or would you like for it to change over to Jurassic World? Let me know in the comments below. I know I've mentioned that disclaimer a couple times, that Universal hasn't said anything about it, but I'm not afraid to stick my neck out there and say that it is going to be a coaster. That's just how I am. I'll do it. I'll stick my neck out there. What do I have to lose? So I do have some more construction updates, some more refurb updates to talk about, but holy smokes, the Hulk wait time's only 15 minutes. I think I have to go ride the Hulk today as well. I've already showed you that they are rearranging the carnival area and as part of this update and construction, but around the corner here at River Ride, I've got a ride closure to talk about. So here is the entrance to the Jurassic Park River Adventure. They have some walls up, but let's move over to the splash zone. Let me show you something. Over here at the splash zone, they have walls up as well, and if you can see by the rock feature, they have a lot of scaffolding up. Now the set enhancements that are in progress right now on the Jurassic Park River Ride started about a week ago, and this is just part of their general refurb. It should be back up and running on January 25th, I believe. That's sort of what they do in the winter. Some of the water rides they take down for a few weeks to do their refurb because, you know, that should be a less busy time for the water rides here in January and February. So this one, if you're visiting before January 25th, won't be available, but after January 25th, feel free to get splashed. So I am a little torn right now. Do I go ride the Hulk with that 15-minute wait time, or to continue on with my construction updates? We do have to visit Harry Potter and talk about that coaster, right? Okay, I'm doing this for you guys. Let's go talk about the Harry Potter coaster first. I'll save all my riding and fun for the end. Now I have to say, I think I'm more excited for a Jurassic Park coaster more than the Harry Potter coaster. Now don't get me wrong, I'm excited for that coaster as well, but in order to get that Harry Potter coaster, we had to lose something. We had to lose a ride. But this Jurassic Park coaster, that's going to be all brand new. That's an addition. Well, we can't see too far into the new ride area, but we've got backhoes hoeing, we've got cranes craning, we have guys up here hammering shingles on the Hagrid's little hut. Now the word is this is going to be ready in the spring. Now to me the spring is what? March, April, May. So my guess is going to be May, probably late May. But again, we have no official word from Universal. That is, some of the people who work down here in the area, I have talked to them and they have said spring. They haven't said early spring or late spring, but like I said, I would just guess that would be late May, right before summer. Well, I did have one more update here in Islands of Adventure, but it's not a big deal. I think I'll go ahead and take the train over to Studios to talk about some of their little updates. But I was going to mention that the stunt show that they do here in like the Lost Continent, I've mentioned this before, it is gone. And there is no plans to replace that show. Right now, they're just going to keep that area empty. And also, I get questions quite often about the weather, like especially this time of year. Well, it's January 16th today that I'm filming this. And you see I have to wear a little pullover. You know, last couple videos, it's been 70, 77 degrees, stuff like that. Today's only going to be a high of like 60, I think. So the winter weather here in Florida is kind of like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Generally, it's going to be nice weather, like in the 70s, maybe in the 60s, but a cold front could reach all the way down here, and in that case, it can get pretty cold, which is bad for me as being an Orlando native. My winter coat is just a heavy hoodie. Now, I do need to apologize for something. A couple videos back, I did that motion simulation ride video challenge, and I did not include Hogwarts Express. I think that was an oversight on my part. It is considered an attraction because it does have a wait time. I just happen to think of this sort of like Disney's monorail. It's just transportation to me, but I should have included it in that motion simulation ride challenge. My apologies. And with that train ride over, we can now officially close the book on that ride challenge, right? Now over here at Universal Studios, I believe there's only 2 construction items happening right now. But I want to take a moment to remind you to follow me on Instagram at MyRicksFlix. In one of the upcoming videos we're about to do, we're going to have you plan our day. We're going to give you choices like Men in Black or E.T. and you'll vote on it, and that's what we'll ride. And we'll go through the day like that, giving you choices. Rip Ride Rocket or The Mummy. You choose. Now, I was inspired by the show on Netflix, Black Mirror, but I have come to understand that this is kind of an Instagram thing now, where you have followers plan your day. I got it from Black Mirror because you could watch the show and with your remote make the choices that in the storyline. So that's what we want you guys to do for our day at Universal coming up very soon. So make sure you follow us on Instagram. So I recently had someone ask me about the Penguin meet and greet. It's over here by the NBC Media Center, usually right around here. The first construction project we have over here is actually all indoors. The T2 replacement, it's gonna be a new stunt show. You can't see the progress, it's all indoors. But I need a note, for some reason, the Mystery Machine is parked on the other side of the road today. That usually doesn't happen. And now the main construction happening over here at Studios right now currently is this old cafe here. I think it was called the La Bougerie, if I recall Nikki saying it correctly. This is going to be turned into, I think, the Tonight Show Cafe, or was it the Today Show Cafe? This is where I need Nikki. I can't recall, the Today Show Cafe or the Tonight Show. One of those. Morning, night, you get it. It's an NBC cafe. And I always like when they do like construction walls over here at Studios, they always put up posters. I like, look at that shark, Caitlin. That's what I like when they do construction over here. I love these old movie posters. And now let's head back to Battery Park. When I walked by before, they had like the NBC pages out and they were asking for people to like review a show or commercial. So let's go back over there and earn a few bucks. I actually did this last year where I reviewed a show and made a few bucks. I think it was like $25 or $30 they gave me. And it was for a show that's on TV right now on NBC called Manifest. We love that show. I actually got to review it before they put it on the air. And here we are. So let's head inside and review a TV show. And boom, just like that, I am $20 richer. I had to review like they did like a home improvement show, but the questions were mainly about the commercials that I saw today. Not as much fun as when I reviewed Manifest, but still, hey, a quick 20 now to see Nikki and give it to her. So having given you guys all the construction updates today and being $20 richer, let's go have some fun. Well, the regular standby wait is only 10 minutes. I still think I'll just go hop in the single rider line. Let's head to a locker. All right, so I just got off the Mummy 3 times. That's how fast these single riders went. It was just like a walk-on all 3 times. Walk on, walk on, walk on, a lot of fun. In fact, I'm gonna insert the photo I took. I was in the back row, so I knew this was gonna turn out pretty good for the photo, at least as far as to take a snapshot with my phone. I would be clear and not obstructed by any words. But right after the fire room, that drop, that's where they take the photo, and I just happened to be taking a little nap right then. And look at these tough Egyptians right here. You'll see that people buy them. They're wearing coats today, but these guys, for their little act, can't wear a shirt, can't wear a coat, and it's a little chilly today. And now it's time for some Coke shout-outs. This is how I say thank you to those who have donated to our coffee page and bought us a cup of coffee recently. So first up, I would like to say thank you to Rachel. Rachel bought us a lot of coffee. Thank you so much, Rachel. And then next up, we have the Welch family. Now, they wouldn't exactly take the name, so I have to be a little creative here with the editing. But thank you so much for the coffee, Welch family. Next up, we have the Baker family. Thanks for donating to our coffee page, Bakers. And now we have Jamie and Crystal. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. And now we have Shannon. Thank you for the coffee, Shannon. Next up, we have Nicole. Thanks for supporting the channel, Nicole. And then lastly, we have Jen Marie. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for me for today. You know, I gave my little construction update, which, by the way, let me know in the comments below what you think of a Jurassic Park roller coaster coming here. I had my little fun by, you know, riding the Mummy 3 times. Plus, I'm walking out of here $20 richer. That doesn't happen all the time. And with that being said, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Thanks for watching RicksFlix, and now it's time to relax.